Hello! So today we're going to look at how to set up a basic ridgeline for tarp camping, and we'll use some basic knots to get you started on your tarp camping journey. So let's get started. I'll show you how to hank up your ridgeline at the end so it comes undone easily like that. We're going to use 4 basic knots to set up your ridgeline. And the first one, let's undo it first. First one is an overhand knot to make a loop on the end. Oh, we better talk about the line as well. Everyone's got paracord usually, so this is paracord. It's 7 meters, which is minimal. I wouldn't go shorter than that. Probably 10 is better. But somewhere between the two, you'll be good. You make a loop, or a bite actually, like that. Then you make a loop with the 2 cords and tuck the tag through, so as you end up with a double overhand knot. And we find a stick off the ground. We pass this round the tree. We make a bite with our rope. Poke that through the loop, put a stick in and cinch it up. And that is called an improvised Marlin spike hitch. Pass the loop end of the rope around the tree. We make a bite in the rope, pass that through the loop and put a stick in there. Tighten it up to form our improvised Marlin spike hitch. You don't have to worry about what they're called as long as you can tie them. So that's one end. Now let's go to the other end. So you go around the tree, pull it up tight, then go over the ridge line and back round the tree. You can get that really nice and tight because you've got a 2-to-1 leverage on it. So really tight, and you pass it over the ridge line, so as you've got a triangle there, you pass a bite up through the triangle and then put another bite from the tag end of the line through that and tighten it all up. And that is a quick release taunt tarp hitch. Tighten it up, then you come over, put a bite up through there and then another bite through that loop to tighten it up. Right, so you have a loop of rope. It works better if the diameter is smaller than the ridge line, but if that's all you got, then you can use paracord the same. And you do an overhand knot in the end to make it a loop, somewhere around 75mm long. You lay the loop over the line, you bring the knot end through and go round again, and if you really want a good one, you can do it again 3 times. 2 times is enough, but 3 times makes a perfect one. And then you tighten it up, and what you've got is a Prusik knot. So as when you pull it, it grips on the line. So it tightens up on this line, or you can pull it that way and it tightens up. But you let go of it and it goes a bit slacker and you can move it. So this is the perfect way to set up our tarp, because we can put a loop of the tarp through here and put a stick through. Let me show you. In this case I've got eyelets, so I put the knot end of the Prusik loop through there, put a stick through the loop, and I've got a way of anchoring the ridge line of the tarp. If I do the same on the other end and then peg it out, I've got my tarp set up. Now I've pegged out the back corner of the tarp. Actually, this is a poncho. My guylines have usually got loops in, so you can pass the loop up through the eyelet, either put a stick through there or feed the line through like that. Do the same with the other end. And then what I want to show you is a Marlin spike hitch. So you've got your tarp guy line, so you form a loop and then you lay it onto the line and pull that through. So as you're pulling a loop through a loop, really. Put your peg in and tighten it up. Then you pull your peg out to where you want it, push it into the ground. And there you have a basic asymmetric A-frame, ready to set up for sleep. So that's probably one of the simplest tarp setups you can do with the Ridgeline. To take the Ridgeline down, we just pull this line, and that all comes undone on this end. On this end, we just feed the line back through a bit, so as we've got some slack to pull that stick out, and then just pull it, and it all comes undone. Once you've got your Ridgeline set up, leave your loop in the end, put that over your thumb, and just cross it over. So it's like a figure of 8 on your little finger and your thumb. You also leave your Prusik lines on as well, so they're all ready to go for next time, which makes it even faster. As you get towards the end of your line, you leave about 400 mil, 18 inches, 450 mil then, something like that. And then we just wrap it round the hank till we get closer to the end, and then hold a loop, go round and put a half hitch in. Do that again, so as you've effectively put a clove hitch in there. When you pull this loop the next time you want to access your Ridgeline, that should all come undone with no knots. You just pull that and it'll all come out as one nice long line. So thanks for watching. There'll be some more videos up soon about different tarp configurations, so don't miss them. See ya.